Vlog day 237. Well, I submitted the documentation that they asked for. Not kidding about the ice out here. We'll see what they say. I have no idea what's going to happen, but hopefully I hear back soon, and hopefully the answer is positive.
And all of a sudden, I have a ridiculously huge hand, which is nice. I discard the dumbass beanie.
It's kind of cold in here. It's considering that it's 30 degrees warmer than it was in here, even though it's right around freezing. It doesn't feel that bad. Turns out I can acclimate to the cold, so that's a good thing. I wanted to talk about France a little bit, just to say that whatever happens, I think I'm gonna be okay. And part of the reason that I can say that is because I've had a little bit of a revelation building over the last couple of weeks. And I've known this for probably actually the last month or two. The reason that this year in particular has been so hard it's not even because of the setbacks, it's not even because of the failures. It's really just because I'm not seeing progress in like the three domains in my life that I really like to see some good progress in. Like the three things that I want most in life. The first one, I'm probably not supposed to say because I'm single, and I think as a single person I'm supposed to just be happy being single. But the first one is that I do want to have a meaningful relationship with somebody that lasts me the rest of my life. Like I do want to be with somebody. The second one is my writing. I want my writing to be shared with the world, and I would like to live off of that. I want it to be the main thing that I do. And then the third thing is travel. I want to be free to travel the world. I want to see the world and experience the world and learn more languages and eat more food and just have a good time at seeing the world. I just want that experience. And so the fact that I feel impeded on all three of those fronts all at the same time, whether it's through the different failures I've had on the publishing side of things this year, whether it's through the relationships that haven't gone very well at all over the last year, whether it's the fact that, I've gotten to travel a little bit, but I keep gravitating back to here. And believe it or not, Spokane's fairly isolated, and it leaves me feeling very isolated. And so without progress on any of those fronts, it starts to feel kind of desperate. And what really broke through for me and helped me to realize that this was kind of the main thing was that when I got invited to come speak in New York, it was like this line was cast to me of hope. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like there's something out there, like my publishing career might actually not be totally dead. And so I was like, and actually it really lifted my spirits. It really helped me look forward to something that had to do with my writing career, and it gave me hope. Similarly, in going to San Francisco, pursuing the French visa, it's given me hope. It's given me this idea that maybe out there I could go back to France, I could travel. Like just going to San Francisco, going to New York was really fun and really life-giving, but at the same time, just the possibility of getting to go back to France and resume my life there and see my friends there, be in a central location that I can bounce anywhere around the world from prepositions, that was really, really helpful. And so having kind of the regression now, being like, okay, there's nothing really happening on the publishing front, and okay, maybe nothing's gonna happen on the traveling front, leaves me feeling not exposed, but definitely disappointed and just, I don't know, it leaves me feeling stuck, if not a little bit trapped. So that's kind of where I'm at with the whole thing. But I think in knowing that and naming that, it gives me pause to think, okay, like, what do I do then? What steps do I take? And how do I pursue progress on one or all of those fronts? And should I? And I don't know. I'm not sure what the answers are, but I do know that I need to see some progress along some of those lines, at least one of those lines, to start feeling healthier. And I'd be willing to make sacrifices along the way better if I knew that there was progress to be made and gained and kept. I don't know. We'll see. We gotta find out soon though. The French thing, right? Like next week. They didn't email me back. We gotta find out soon though. Better find out soon. It's taking forever.